Hey guys, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
We can make it easy for you. Fabulous homes. We can make your dream come true. We can make it easy for you to own your home at fabulous homes. Changing tenants to owners. No more worry and stress. Financing, no interest. Don't settle for less. Go at fabulous homes. Affordable payment options, always there for you. Fabulous homes, there for you, always there for you. Contact 592-223-0340, 592-609-8233, 592-615-8740. Internationally, 1855-232-5550. FabulousHomesInternational.com. Facebook, Fabulous Homes Guyana. Contact us.
Hey guys, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How are you doing this evening? This beautiful, beautiful Friday evening here in Georgetown, Guyana. It's lovely outside. It's really, really lovely. And I saw this little meme the other day with these people, you were enjoying your life in Guyana or the Caribbean or something in a nice warm temperature or warm climate, and then somebody told you to go to foreign, right? And now you're freezing, and you're in an ice box enclosed in a cube of ice. I don't mean to be funny, but I know for the folks that are my Atlanta family and my US family, I'm sorry y'all are going through all this cold freezing temperatures right now, but that's alright. You could always catch a plane and come where it's nice and warm and it's summer all year round. Yes, we're all up in our summer cars, then spring, fall, all these different weathers. It's just summer all year round. Anyhow, how you guys are doing? This is our weekly update. There's so much going on. Of course, we will continue to let you guys know that we would invite you guys to be part of Guyana Best Homeownership platform, bar none. We're making homeownership affordable. We're making homeownership accessible to all Guyanese, and we have non-Guyanese too that would like to own their very own home. It might not be immediately, but definitely. And we want to let you guys know that it is very simple for you guys to do so. There's no big complicated process. It is very, very simple, because homeownership should be a simple scenario. It should not be this big, long, far-fetched dream that only rich people can actually own houses and so on and so forth. No. You, all of you, everybody from rich, poor, and in between, everybody should own a house, right? Even if you can't own a mansion on the hill, you can own a home, right? And the goal is to take little steps every single day to get you to your very, 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 very own home. The goal is not to bite off more than what you could chew. The goal is not to hang your hat where your hand can't reach it. The goal is to think about how being a homeowner can benefit you, one, and then two, think about, if I had an opportunity to actually get to my very own home, what are some of those things that I would do as a homeowner, right? And for those of you that are looking at it from an investment point of view, because you should always look at your home as an investment, how is it that I can actually monetize that property later on? And a lot of you can do that by using it as collateral for several things, to start your businesses, to do all these different things, because we do have clients that have gone on, have gotten their homes, and now they're using their home as collateral to get their bus, to get a car, to get your little taxi service. Now you can get it after you've owned your home and so on and so forth, because you have now created a platform, first where you got the house, and second was for you to go and get all the other additional things that you can acquire, because now you have a real asset that you can use to get all the other things, right? So there are 5 amazing programs that are offered here at Fabulous Homes. So those of you that are looking at this video for the very first time, this is Dr. Monroe from the CEO of Fabulous Homes International, and we are here in Guyana making homeownership accessible to literally all Guyanese. We didn't want to make it a big complicated process. In order to actually get there, we want you to get to a point where you understand that homeownership is simple and it's not complicated, and if you'll take one of these 5 programs and take 1 to 6 steps, you will definitely get to your home. So remember, they are the layaway program, which is the most popular program being offered here at Fabulous Homes, and we're going to sing this song Until I Die, you know, which is, you know, sometime in the future, right? That homeownership is possible, and we want to get you to the point where you understand that you too can become a homeowner, either by joining the layaway program, or joining the box hand program, or joining the option program, or joining, you know, the 25% increment program, or joining the miniature home program, which there are payments from as low as $40,000 on the miniature home. And our miniature home is not a regular 4-window and a door box, right? And we just stick you in it and say, hey, take that, that's what you could afford. No, it's a 2-story 800 square feet house that carries 2 full bedrooms. You have kitchen, living, dining. It's very, very modern, very, very modern, and you shouldn't be paying what you pay for that house based through our program, but we are giving you it because we want to make sure that everybody gets a nice home. I want you to be excited about going home. Like when you're going home every day, like you should not, you know, like you want to get out to work, you want to get to your house, right? We want to instill that kind of feeling in you so that you go and get your home, and when you get at home, you enjoy living in that house. And for the rest of you that would like the moderate villa program from the 2 bedrooms, those are for mostly the folks that can afford a little bit more than a mini, right? And that you can do for $8.5 or $8 million right now. And then you have the 3 bedrooms from $10 million and up. Then you have the 3 bedrooms with the garage from $12 million and up, or the carport. Then you have the 4 bedrooms from $14 million and up, and so on and so forth. All of the homes are lovely, very, very lovely, because it's like we actually listen to what you guys were saying, and we thought about all the things that you might want in a home, even though we can't give you everything, because remember, it's not a mansion you're building right now. You're building a moderate income villa that you can be, that can be your starter home, and then afterwards you can now go to get your bigger house or the dream house, you know, like the one of the homes in the Oasis. So it doesn't matter if we're building on your land or we're building on ours. The goal is for you to understand that I could do this too. I could do this too. And it starts with a commitment on your part to say, hey, I could put aside, I don't mind y'all buying y'all belly and stuff and say, oh, well, you know, I pay for me home my back Fabulous Homes, I walk around with white mouth. And so no, we don't want that. We want you guys to only get what you can afford, so you could pay off this home in about 7 years, because the program is only for 7 years. Most of you pay off your house in 5, right? We have seen that. So the program is for 7 years. In some instances we could go to 10, but the goal is to get you in and paid up for your house by year 7. So by year 10 or year 7, sorry, or year 8, you can now start the next house, or maybe by year 10 you could start house number 2, you know, after you caught yourself like a little bit again and you balance again, and now boom, you gone for house number 2, right? Or house number 3, and so on and so forth, so forth. So I'm always excited, super excited about sharing with you guys that homeownership is possible. A lot of you is like, oh my God, I don't know, it sounds so good, I don't know this, I don't know that. It is very, very good, because we've thought about it. We've thought about everything. We've thought about every single thing. And the good thing, or the coolest part about this entire process, is that we are actually on the ground for years, listening to you, going to see where some of you live. We've interviewed landlords, we have interviewed tenants, we've heard some stories. I promise you, if we were to write a book right now, it would be a bestseller about the Guyana real estate market and what actually happens in this market, and to see where some of you live for $40,000 and $50,000 and $60,000 a month, right? This is a way for you to eventually ditch your landlord for good. Yes, maybe at a later date, after you finish paying for your house and you saw where you lived previously, and you said, you know what, I could do better than this. I could do better than this. If I were to become a landlord, I'm going to give my tenants a better place to live and to call home. So when I call my rent, they won't have any issue paying for it, right? So you will now be a better landlord. Yeah, you will be a better landlord. So later on, you have now accumulated wealth through the first house. Now you got the second house. Now you're using the second house to generate the third and the fourth house, and so on. And we'll show you how to do all of this once a month. Starting tomorrow. Tomorrow is actually the first home buying seminar of the year, the very first one of the year. So make sure you're out here to come hear how simple it is for you to get started on your journey to home ownership. Some of you might take the plunge. Some of you might have to think about it a little bit. But tomorrow, come and find out simple steps that can get you to your brand new home right here at our Church Street office, right on the corner of Church and Camp Street. That's lot 9 Church Street. Make sure you're out here from 1 to 4 tomorrow to learn how simple it is that you can for you to own your own home. Bring a friend, tell another friend to tell another friend, and all of y'all come together so we can explain how you can do this. And a lot of people ask me, why am I giving this information away for free? Because you should know it. You should know it, and everything you should be paying for, right? I mean, every time you can give back a little. I mean, we give back a lot, but we share with you these info that later on, whether you use it here to build with us or you use it outside when you go to build outside, at least you will be a more educated buyer, so that later on you can apply the knowledge that you learned to help somebody else. That's the goal. Hopefully you'll be able to help somebody else. So when we give to you or we pour into you, you can now pour into somebody else, right? Yes, you can now pour into somebody else. So remember, guys and girls, if you need to get registered in this program, remember you need 2 forms of ID. That's your ID, your passport, driver's license, 2 forms of ID, 2 forms of government ID. You need copies of your payslip, the 2 most recent ones if you're working, or your job letter. For those of you that are not working in formal employment and you're working for yourself, you will need your income statement for the last 2 years. If you do not have income statements, then you can always go to your accountant or your JP and get a declaration of income statement that tells us how much you're making. We need a list of all your expenses that you do have on a monthly basis, so that we can properly calculate what your debt to income ratio is, so that none of you will be hanging your hat where your hand can't reach it. And number 3 or 4 now, we need a copy of your TIN certificate. We need also proof of your address, where you're living right now, so we'll know exactly that you live there. And walk with those documents to come see us at the office. Remember, registration starts at just $100,000, which goes towards your plan, your estimate, your projected valuation, etc. And you can pay from as low as $40,000 to $50,000 a month towards your homeownership program. Of course, we must find out how much you can qualify for first to know exactly what type of house you are going to be building, right? So you see, it wasn't difficult. No, it was not difficult. It wasn't difficult at all. So we need you guys to get in your numbers, and we're going to continue to talk about this for forever, because the homeownership should be right up there with breeding, right? Yeah, that's how serious it is. So we need you guys to take this into consideration, and remember to come see us. We're right on the corner of Church and Camp Street. We're between Camp and Wellington Street. Is actually the last white building on Church before you get to Camp Street. Next to us is an empty parking lot. So look for the big billboard in the front that says 5,000 by 2020, because that's our mission, to place 5,000 families in a beautiful, beautiful home by 2020. If you need to call us, please call us on 592-615-8740 or 592-609-8233 or 592-223-0340 for overseas guys and girls who are having time of their life in this cold weather. Please call 1-855-232-5550. That's 1-855-232-5550 and leave a message. If you need to find us online, find us right here at Facebook. We're gonna still post this video on YouTube, and you can also find us at www.fabuloushomeinternationalguyana.com or www.fabuloushomeinternational.com, or like I said, right here on Facebook or on YouTube. We look forward to seeing you very, very soon. We hope for some of you, if you're here in Guyana, that's tomorrow. between 1 and 4 p.m. for our very first home buyers seminar, or info session as we like to call it. Tons of giveaway as per normal. We're not going to stop giving away or giving you guys a start on your journey to home ownership. I know we're not going to go live because you guys can get all this information for free. We want you to take the time out and come see us. Yes, we are not going to go live. For those people that are asking, come see us though. Come see us. We can't miss out. The information is great information, and definitely you can share it with somebody else. So until we see you guys, which we hope is tomorrow between 1 and 4, or next week doing office hours 9 and 5 o'clock, or 9 to 5:30. Have an awesome rest of your evening or morning or day or whatever time you're looking at this video. Bye y'all. See y'all soon.